Good day, gentlemen and ladies. This is my first Saturday trip in beautiful Saguenay region. Right now, behind me is the fjord of Saguenay Fjord, and beautiful view. Right now, the tide is low and it's starting to raise up. I can see, when I was going down from uphill down there, I can see the wave, the tidal change. I hope I will be able to catch it on video. Just to show you on the map where I am right now. So Saguenay region is right here. That's where I live in Arvida. So I cross the bridges, then I follow that road. From there to there, it's an hour and a half of driving. And right now I am at the Lanse de la Roche, right there. And yes, so I'm gonna do following around, and my main goal today is go to at the mouth of the Saguenay river. It's called Tadoussac. All right, so I hope you enjoy my small video. It's nice to do a Saturday trip like this. It's quite early in the morning. I think it's 8:30. All right, so enjoy. Cheers. So as you can see, the colonization process of Saguenay started in the 19th century, and in the summer of 1828 the government of Lower Canada appointed a crew of 5 explorers to obtain first scientific description of this access road to purpose of population of the fjord region. Joe Bouchette, a member of the crew explorers, state that at low tide near Bay Sainte Marguerite, that's where we are, we can see dangerous rock formation, but on the other hand, at the high tide, the bay becomes safe haven for small boats. And there's a few good pictures of the steamboat back then, and all the nice pictures, like the story of the boat, the road construction in 1863. And of course now in the Saguenay River, there's this is the boat carrying bauxite, who made the aluminium for the 5 aluminum plant in the Saguenay region. So as you can see here, yes, there's a lot of rock formation in the Sainte Marguerite River. It's that way right in the corner when I'm pointing at, and on the other side too, there's another bridge. It's a sandy beach, but very remote access. And I don't know if you can see the power line. This is coming from a far away distance from Labrador. These are quite high. One of these days there's a road I can take to show you exactly beside these big boats, the hydro boat. All right, so as I can see, it's we are at the Lanse de Roche, and this is a very nice map because that's showing Saguenay. The airport, military airport, Bagotville, is right there. So I took that road. We went last year at Sainte-Rose-du-Nord, and there's the Bay of Sainte Marguerite, and I did a mistake. We're here at Lanse de Roche. All right, and my main is Tadoussac. Yes, there's let's say the steamship Carolina ran out aground in the Saguenay in August 1903. Later the ship was renamed Murray Bay. That was this is the water there, and you can see the shadow. Just to you, the tide, the amplitude of the tide varies from 4 to 6 meters in the Anse de Roche. And yeah, they build a raft here so to protect the boats. And here in the region, what they done, I'm gonna show you that, is they basically from when we have right now the wind's coming from the west, so all the tide is coming, the waves coming like this. So they built a raft made of log, floating log, and they all attach it together to protect the small boat port. That's pretty good, and it's tied up with the yellow rope, so the raft is a step here. I'm just gonna move away. Yes. Yeah, the sunset here must be very beautiful because that's towards the west. So the sun goes down around that way, depending on what time of the year. But definitely, yes, it would be very nice. All right, time to hit the road and go to my main objective, Tadoussac. Good day, gentlemen and ladies. So I am in Tadoussac. As you can see, there's a lot of orange people here. Why? Because they're gonna do whales boat tour. Because towards this is the Saint Laurent, and there's a lot of whales right now in the spring season. They come here to feed, and of course, what will be a picture without that famous hotel with the orange red roof. So yeah. My main goal is I'm going to go up that hill. There's a sand hill up there, and we have a beautiful view. That used to be a remote exchange between for the fur trade post, and a little shack, wooden shack is right there. I'm gonna left a link video description about the importance of Tadoussac in the history of Canada. So there's a lot of sea boat here, of course, a lot of whales tour boat, and for James, the Coast Guard boats are right here, all around this area. So there's also the little Anglican church. There's a Catholic church. So there's a English history here from the various wooden company. All right, so let's visit the tomb, and of course the Orange Army has arrived. All right, cheers. All right, for you, James. I know you're busy right now, but this is the Coast Guard station, research station. So the guys are search and rescue station. Sorry, the guys are on standby there. And I have Tadoussac Hotel in the back, and this is all the village of Tadoussac. So this is the estuary of the Saguenay River with the Saint Laurent, and in the back there, very far away, it's called it's used to be, well, it is still a lighthouse, but it's called a Tupi because it's right in the middle of the Saint Lawrence River. All right, I'm trying to locate exactly where the whales are with my binocular. Usually from that spot here I can see, and this morning they're quite quiet. There's a bunch of whales tour boat. They're all in the pack in the same area, but I don't see any snorkel or water steam coming from the sea. And there's a big boat coming up there, but nothing so far. Like I say, I am in the area where there's it's called the dunes. It's basically a sand accumulation from the glacier moving from the north towards the south, and here there's no mountain, so that's why they drop everything there. Well, despite of using my big astronomic binoculars, I cannot see any whales activities, not even a water stream, or like, you know, when they blow water in the air. And here we are at the Bergeron. There's a museum in my back, and yeah, it's funny, the lighthouse, which is in the middle of the Saint Lawrence, I'm about 20 kilometers east of Tadoussac, and that lighthouse with the binocular I can see it, but looks like it's at surface of the water. As you can know, the water is kind of it's not flat, so it's normal. Then the water does the same too. So yeah, very quiet day, barely no wind, and very nice and quiet, except some noisy motorcycles, dirt bike they call it. Very nice, but yeah, you can see the water down there. Very nice. All right, cheers. All right, folks. So this was the lighthouse I was trying to show to you. It's like they call it to be like a spin, children spin. Yeah, I forgot the name, but it was built around the beginning of 60s, and in 66 I believe they had a huge storm like just before Christmas Eve, and the wave were above, and it caused a lot of trouble. So I'm gonna leave you the links of the all the history of it, and about the history of that lighthouse. Basically, it was floating. They carried there and they replenished full of concrete sand bags, not sandbag but concrete bags, and they threw water into it, and it's firmly seated on a high ground water. You know what I mean? All right. So this is a picture. It was built in 1963, and I have all the plans and everything. And it was installed in 64, and in 66 at Christmas, they had the 100 kilometer gust wind and 43 feet high waves, and yeah, they they had a rough time there. It took them the storm lasted 36 hours. So yeah, it had a wave of 43 feet, but it was built for 23 feet, so it was pretty wet in there and cold. So those men inside had a rough time. All the glasses were broken. I'm gonna find I have many articles in French, but I'm gonna find you a good in English. It's worth to read that story. All right, so like you can see, I'm back from my my Saturday morning trip because I had groceries to do. I completely forget yesterday it was a stat holiday, so yeah. All right, I hope you enjoyed my small video. All right, cheers. All right, so I'm in front of that famous hotel. The trading post is right there. It's called the trading post Gauvin. There's also the little chapel right here. And of course, I'm not supposed to park here. So let's get the hell out of here before I get a ticket. All right, so yeah, I was just on the other side of the opposite of the bay there. And of course, you can see the estuary of St. Lawrence. All right, cheers.